a significant prize pool change when you put it in perspective. Like these teams are playing, it's not a huge difference. Like they're not thinking about the prize money.
We'll see who,
if that makes sense.
With the golden comp. Wardell.
Yeah, money is money, but they're not thinking about the prize money.
TSM and the pistol rounds often carrying that ghost into the second round to stack points. But as Wardell gets spotted, has to be careful. Nade's going to come out from your boy Dre as well. That's going to land backside. Subroza is still here over towards Octagon trying to help out. And now
I said TSM 13-8.
Support.
Yeah, I think TSM 2-0 is LG. What up, Mishia?
What's your score prediction now?
Bind? 13-6.
Really? I said 13-8.
Yeah.
I thought 13-8 was being a little.
No, they have Brimstone, dude. They're trolling.
Yesterday from them as well. Great pistol round work from TSM across the match.
Wait, TSM swapped off at Brimstone, weren't they on Brimstone?
Yeah.
Last
Yeah. Not Conco, thank you for the 2 months.
So to have a free dash for Wardell to run away, for them to push more forward with Subroza towards Octagon, and just play the bait and switch so that Leviathan could just melt people with the frenzy, was a really nice hold on the end of TSM, and it starts off well in their pistol.
Kai and Sova, man. It's annoying comp to play against.
Control, and there's that recon guard battle that we were mentioning before the game.
Spike Tide, thank you for the prime. Sounds too low, guys. You guys really want to hear the casters? You realize I turned it up, you listen to the casters too. Up a little bit, man.
A little bit more uncomfortable.
Oh, such a big push.
I can't turn the game sound up.
Aggressive play coming in from TSM. They're going to have the flank. There's one hiding on the edge of that smoke. Or at least trying to. They're going to see the feet. The boom bot's going to blow up right in their face.
Your Pog, thanks for your one.
For LG, but the forces have been.
Is this LG's normal bind comp?
There is one player with 1 HP, and that's Wardell, who survives long enough to get.
What's with the mic? Is something wrong with my mic?
Dropped. 2-0 to kick things off here for TSM.
TSM looked very comfortable to leave middle open there, or should I say short A open for LG. You already had your boy.
I think LG is trolling, dude.
Inside U-shaped hallway or lamps, but everybody else were pretty comfortable from TSM to really.
They would get second, third. That's what they would want, right?
Because of that double flank that we had coming in from Sands. That means the pinch coming into hookah was, or sorry, to U-shaped hallway was going to be a lot easier.
Wait, did they ban bind?
No, they did. Higher firepower that you have from the defender side of TSM. Finally, the gun run comes in. And to no surprise, third round operator for Wardell, glass cannon.
These guys haven't played bind in years. How are you guys saying no, dude?
While again, Leviathan is actually holding this.
These guys haven't played bind in years.
You have Astra with Oliver.
How the fuck you guys know?
Leviathan on Shower's control.
Again, Bang getting aggressive down mid. Now, I like the position being held currently. There's a chance that if the timing is worked out properly by Bang,
dude. Quentin, thanks for the 5 months. Hearing you talk about and the rest of everyone, hello, help me understand. What the heck? Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Why is this guy saying your mic's not working, bro? Like, I can see it working.
Leaving Bang susceptible to the injuries.
Dude, I think LG's trolling. The loser, these two teams are guaranteed top 3, and the loser gets in the other bracket.
This is what we talked about.
Wait, whoever wins this gets on our bracket or something?
Well, whoever wins the whole thing gets on our bracket. But whoever loses this is guaranteed the other bracket.
So, wait, who else gets on our bracket?
Dale, thanks for the 5 months. And then the loser of the finals is in our bracket, right? That's not true? Isn't it, right? The loser of this would get third. Second and third.
Second and third
are on the other bracket. No, on the other.
Inside lamps.
That doesn't.
It's double limb, yes, but they lose this, then lose.
Why would first place be on the same side bracket as the highest seed?
From LG, forcing
because they're technically the 5th seed.
Hey man, as a TSM fan, I hope we improve and
I would play Envy.
a legit challenge. I want Na to dominate more than anything.
Top Wardell off and bring Wardell back up to full HP.
Hell yeah.
Shahzam, you're and Sentinels fans since start. I posted that clip to clarify your point to TSM fans.
Hey, I appreciate it, but like these clips, some of these clips that you're taking are like not giving the full context. Bradman, thanks for 2 months. And it starts giving people like opinions without the full context, and that's not okay.
One player towards the site, but the round is over. LG wins the first full buy round.
Yeah, pretty decent there for TSM.
DR Pogs, thanks for the gifted sub.
Adaptation for LG was quite good. I like the rotation.
Then people form opinions about me.
For TSM because Wardell was actually up and down towards Long B. which allowed for Bang to get into that corner of Sands. And as soon as Bang gets that position, well, he's already.
I can't exit to give you the prime. People thinks for the prime.
With support from Subroza, so Wardell could rotate back and support if needed be to opt towards this A site. But after they lose a couple of players and the battle goes in towards this B site, LG understands that they have a weaker site on A, so the rotate comes back with a bind, with the map like bind. The rotations are so fast, so you're
just practicing the bind.
Against TSM
Maybe.
on the A site.
Didn't even seem like they were banning it though. The other teams are banning it.
The full gun round that they had. And interesting enough,
there's an article written about you regarding the TSM roster. What do you mean?
Inside Hookah.
Oh, that boombot almost caught Subroza. The flash came
Yeah,
out.
some said Shahzam is hating on TSM. Yeah.
Now, Subroza still
people keep saying that, but nobody has ever shown me proof of me hating on TSM.
Coming out for LG.
Nobody's ever shown me one clip of me hating on TSM.
As well. Now just one orb away from having that showstopper ult. Hazed on just the Sheriff. Leviathan here as well with a rifle. And yeah, that's the round going the way of LG pretty much. Hazed doing what they can.
4, 5, 6, 8, Aaron, thanks for 2-1.
Bail out with this rifle. Maybe not. Nice peek coming out from Hazed. That's another kill going their direction. Wardell has a decision to make. Draw some blood.
For like Sprim on Bind on ranked?
Yeah, you can't usually discount Hayes when it comes down to him trying to anchor a site.
Okay,
Jarsa. That he got, especially starting off with only a Sheriff.
Fuck, dude.
It is indeed a little too late with your boy Drake capping things off with the quad kill. And you see that support now, the focus on LG, trying to get that hookah control now that you have all that you
Thank you, Jarsa, for the 50 gifted. That's insane. You did not have to do that. Don't worry, dude.
The impact that he does as a duelist player. So a nice 2K that he got
God
to that side. And again,
thank you.
It's thinning the defense so early against TSM and makes it harder for the rest of the boys on the defender side to really hold their ground and hold the right angles. There's just too much to cover now, and they're getting swarmed in. So LG continues to do some very good mid rotations, and TSM
and Clark and Simone, thank you for the prime. What the fuck, dude?
So far is that they've done a very good job for LG.
All right.
Of Wardell so early into these rounds.
Buy coming in from TSM. Substandard.
Surprised Dre's not on arena.
Damage being dealt to Subroza pretty quickly.
Unwar Vermins and not Mike, thank you for the prime.
Very easily remedied.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Early Sage heal coming out.
What the fuck, dude?
Still on about 96 HP. They're just going to go for it, and this is part of the reason why you want your boy Dre to have full HP. When the ult comes through, now the ult is actually not what finds the opening kill. It's Tig with the rifle, but because of the position that Wardell got,
I think he dashed back.
That's what opened that possibility up. Bang with the Sheriff inside Hookah. There's one inside the smoke towards spawn, but now it's all down to Bang, the last player standing inside Hookah, trying to draw some nice shots coming out from Bang. He's found 3. The ult's gonna go down as well. That's a 4K for Bang. He's got it down to a 1-on-1. Dazzle's on site.
Oh my god, dude! I wanted him to win it just for the clip.
Goodness.
Holy shit!
What a near opportunity.
What the fuck was that?
Even though they lose that round, that is huge. There is major economic implications on the damage that
they're gonna do it.
Watch me play. What are you doing, man?
4K from Bang right there.
It's the Ion, guys. It's the Ion.
How's that even possible?
It's the Ion. Give me the skin.
Wait, did he?
It's the Ion. I need this gun, dude. No, he almost did.
1v5?
Yeah, 1v5.
But you're right here, Block. You did a lot of econ damage.
If he won that, that would have been insane.
Where
Oh my
you
god.
could maybe break the bank on a full gun round. You could reset the half over.
Send that to Baby Bay. Why?
But you also see a good thing from LG by having this Brimstone in this lineup.
He's toggle for up, yeah.
Get these Viper walls.
Sheriff, dude. I don't know. I've waited months for it to be in my shop.
Be a full execute with smokes from a proto into the B site, so you'll see them continue to dance with these rotations.
Nah, I would have won
that. He's not good.
That's whatever. It was a good try from him.
We did have an early tell with the L drone coming out from
really
at Long B, and here comes that play of the rotations again.
That's not Ryan. Thanks for the phone.
Look at how they're pushing.
He took that back.
Wardell's gonna be able to fully rotate just a little bit faster, so they can stack towards this A site once they figure out that hookah's clear.
Patrick, thanks for the prime.
A 5-player push up.
If you've seen Design Sheriff, I always pick it up.
Damage it should. The gravity well actually slows
King
down,
Jules,
but
thanks for
that
the
allows
run.
Leviathan to line up from distance and do significant damage, taking a player out of the equation. The res comes through. Here's the peek from Subroza. 1, 2.
Oh my god.
The third. It's the player who was res. Pistol comes out, but the sidearm.
Rosa stay hitting the flank timings.
Take is still on site. Gonna go ahead and pop the ult from Showers. Your
Thanks
boy
for the
Dre.
bits.
Surprise him in
Wait,
it's all down to one
didn't
last
see the
player
message.
here. It's Wardell with the
Granite
knives
strat.
out. The Viper ult has been utilized.
Thanks, AV. Thanks for the prime. Jarso.
To the opposite side of
Don't
the
throw
map.
that way.
It's
It was
all
never
gonna
intentional.
come
Love you,
down to
Shaz.
this rotate.
You're good,
Will he get
Jarso.
cut off?
Don't worry about it.
Knows this player
Thanks
can
for
be
responding to my
He's
DM.
gonna go for it.
Bro,
Trying
I
to
was
run
sad
through
after
from
knowing that it
spawn,
went
will
the
have
other
an
way.
advantage in
It
the
was
one-on-one
never
as the portal is
intentional.
taken, has
Love
an
you,
opportunity
Shaz.
here, taps the spike, baits out the first peek, knows
Alright,
the last
Jarso.
player is going to be inside Hookah, and now just goes for the tap on the spike.
Should get a sub to
There's the quick shot
Amaranth.
from
What?
Wardell. Has to wait for the snake butt, but has more than enough time. And that'll be TSM clapping
Did I
back,
miss a clip?
finding a big round win, and we mentioned it,
It'll be replay.
bankrupting LG.
Yeah, and you just saw it from take a little bit of a miscommunication because he threw that snake bite right at the corner if the plant was going to be at default. So not explaining a little bit on where that plant was coming from on that.
AKA sinatraa, thanks for tier 1.
Made things a little bit
Today,
easier
thanks.
for Wardell to get that highlight reel, but again, pushing back from TSM after getting the initial outro,
Boy,
not
boy,
leaving any
boy,
bodies
boy,
behind
boy,
for LG
boy,
to
boy,
watch that
boy,
flank
boy,
was
boy,
fully
boy, boy, boy,
abused
boy,
here
boy,
by
boy,
TSM
boy,
to get that
boy,
big play, big play from
boy,
Subroza,
boy,
big play from Wardell, and so far, Bach, I feel that even though this is, people like to say a seedy matchup, we've seen nothing but highlight reels from
Really?
any player so far. Your boy Dre
Bro,
continuing
I've
to
been
lure
saving
into the
5
leadership
months
hallway
to give
and
you
able to
this.
get
It's
these
all I
kills.
have, you're
We talk
all
about
I
these
have.
half time
Boy,
and second
boy,
round
boy,
over,
boy,
and he
boy,
had to come
boy,
down
I'm
to
not-
the clutch
boy.
for Wardell to win.
Why?
Because of the spike plant.
What the fuck? I'm gonna have to turn these off, bro. I'm gonna have to turn these off. There's no way. There's not gonna be a watch party.
I don't know if you saw how that.
Wait,
just
Ultimate
happened,
Coxer, you going to
but
Lola
Dark comes through
today?
from the
Yo,
skyline.
you might run into
Because
Dapper.
Wardell
Well,
was
actually, it's a
stuck
huge
in the
festival.
corner,
Maybe not,
he
but
was
he's there.
perceived as safe, but it wasn't.
You see him.
He ends up picking him off. The Boombot wasn't moving up quick enough, and Wardell is
GSM
feeling
does
it,
the
getting a
same
little bit
thing
more
every
aggressive down mid.
defense,
Finding
every
a
time
third
we
kill.
watch the
There's
fucking
Leviathan just
games.
hanging out in the corner as Dazzle
So
tries to
Wardell
sneak
literally
through
just
the
walks
smoke.
down mid with an op like every
Take is the
round.
only player who
If it
successfully
works,
made
ain't- don't
onto
fix it
the
was not
site.
broken.
But currently, Take is alone.
That wouldn't work against me.
I
I'd
actually
one
love
tap
what
his
Take is
bitch
capable of
ass.
doing.
Whoa,
He has
dude,
a
stop!
potential for backstab.
You're, please clarify you're joking. You're gonna get me in trouble, dude. A right guy thinks
What?
for 2 months.
Through spawn.
Clarify that this is obviously a joke, dude. This.
Wait, what is a joke?
Just running and gunning, trying to make their way into the site. It's
I
a
can't
1-on-5
do this, man.
What? Can't do what?
Lot of money.
Nothing. You do you, man. That's.
Leviathan taken out of the equation. Hayes is just playing time currently, knowing that the support is coming up on the flank. The cavalry
Oh
lines, 4
no.
rounds for TSM.
Yeah, and TSM since July has only played this map 3 times, beating Noble 13-1, and with that same lineup, losing to Gen G.
Nugsy, thank you for the prime.
Yesterday in the best of 3 at 10-13, but it was a very nice battle by TSM to make it 10 rounds versus 13 when they lost both pistols. Sorry, TSM didn't have a good run with pistol rounds on the other day, and we are the first day. Sorry, and from yesterday till today, it's been a lot better in terms of fixing those little mistakes.
Oh my god, there are people actually
capitalize on
taking
these
zombs
pistol
seriously
rounds,
right
and
now.
it's showing now with the
Zombs
money
gets
being right,
carried
that
and
TSM
talking
has
shit.
full control of the defender side of the rotations, despite having such a different composition from what we're used to seeing.
That is not how you want to see the round start for TSM. They were starting to build a decent bet of money, but 2 early peaks results in 2 early deaths. And now they've lost site control. And TSM, this is a difficult retake. This will be a 3v5 with the ult now coming towards.
How can people
spawn.
even say
They're kind of
true?
Sewn into a corner.
People that say
That's a
true
lot of
just watch
additional
ranked
damage
streams and
dealt.
rate players off ranked and
at
don't
this
even
point,
watch
you run away
tournaments.
and you save. Honestly, I kind of think they were
What
going
up,
for that
Papo?
anyway in the 3-on-5. The way they were positioned, I don't know if they really had too much of a chance of trying to make their way back into the site with all 3 players coming from the same spot.
Yeah, well, as the spike just being planted, if you're able to get like 1 or 2 kills just before,
Right.
it definitely turns.
I think Reyna's a Reyna on Icebox. I mean, I think Reyna's really good too. But
greatly delayed
what
by
the fuck,
Dazzle's,
dude?
100
Yo,
speed.
okay,
Landing a
dude.
kill onto Leviathan, that definitely seals the deal. So the last 2 guys looking to save here, take on that.
What the fuck am I supposed to say,
I'd
Jarso?
like to say that TSM's taking control of the round,
Holy
but the money's
shit,
right.
dude.
Well, they definitely
Alright,
proved the round
alright.
here for LG.
Damn!
They played
Them
kind of
YouTube
what
clippers
they did
making
up
bank
this
or
round,
what?
just making sure that
Sheesh!
they have bodies to trade.
Thank you
but
for the
don't
50
have
gifted,
these
bro. What
options
the
to go
fuck
for
is
like
that?
these 2 set hits So I kind of really like that from LG so far to adapt to
Holy shit
that you might have from the composition, and look at that punishment from Take with the Sheriff into Hookah. So you really like to see that from LG.
Bang just holding that angle, just could not.
Captain Huntika, Sanded, and Black Fox, thank you for the promise too.
LG with a nice response.
There's too many. It's like the notifications are flooded.
A full buy still comes out.
Wait, guys, remind me at halftime to throw my clothes in the dryer.
That'll still continue to
give him content. See, he's giving it back. True.
Playing up on top of APC. That's an early exit for Dazzle. One-way smoke goes down. Dismissal of ban as well. Going back up on top of the APC is Wardell. There's one right around the corner from Leviathan.
No? Okay, thank you guys.
Line of sight, trying to get the best of Tig. And it's all working out for TSM here.
Are you looking 6 years younger because I shaved?
Is
that a bad thing?
No. So at least they've taken the op out of the equation. Still 4 bodies remain for TSM.
Please continue what were you saying. What was I saying? What was I talking about?
To use a orbital strike into
oh, Raze and Reyna on Icebox. I still think Reyna is actually really good on Icebox. But with the meta like Icebox and like delaying plant, I feel like Raze just helps us more with their utility. But it took some time to like make sure Tyson on Raze didn't play Raze like Reyna.
And it doesn't go out so well for them. Bang makes up for the previous mistakes, locks down the position with ease, and takes the lead back for TSM. Bang currently topping the charts for TSM as well. 12 and 6, 10 kills for Wardell. But this was a Wardell round.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, sounds good, Hunty.
Wardell did get a little too greedy, trying to go back up on top and shoot over top of the smoke, and gets punished for it. But then closing out the round is Bang in Hookah.
Waited for the plant nated. It's incredible, right?
But it's not a stellar one. You've got a couple of SMGs
the growth.
deployed.
Huh?
Threw it a little bit prematurely before the barriers came up, so he's gonna have to rethrow that up to Lamp so he could get the lead lurk if he wants to take. Meanwhile, though, the action is ensuing towards.
Dude, all of TSM's defense sides are like hyper aggressive. There's always someone looking for a gap. You saw Subroza's like trying to see if there's someone mid, then if there's no one contesting, he's gonna push. Same with Leviathan at long B. And now look, things push through showers because Wardell was opting it too. That's three different spots there looking for a gap. Push through. Always looking for a gap. Pushing. That's why they like always sees like Subroza flanking and timings. They're constantly pushing.
But they've got Seekers, Showstopper, and now they've got
the bad are good.
Hunter's Fury as well.
Depends on the playstyle of the other team. Darius Lattimore, thanks for getting sub. If there's a team that plays like a proper default, it's not gonna work. But the way LG's playing right now is like they're just committing so much towards one side. Insta Fear, thank you for getting sub.
Directly into the sights of Wardell. Now the ult's gonna come through, and again, similar play, setting up their team for success.
What did I miss?
The ult coming out from Subroza, spotted by the last player on site, which is Dazzle. Dazzle will eventually get dropped. 3 players survive. Do they find the op? Yes, they do.
There was just so much information there for TSM. Bang was pushed all the way out towards attacker side teleporter by Showers. You had Hazed that was watching towards short.
Just wherever they start.
Was eventually going to be happening, or on a rotate.
I don't know how much mind they played though. They haven't played a match in forever.
As an Astra, or the hit was going to happen towards B, and that's just beautiful.
Oh damn!
Right, flushing it out. Your boy Dre even tried to go for a satchel charge escape, and it got knocked down by Wardell with that operator.
Is Moose still on LG? I think so, right? They have a sub.
Coming out towards long. He's like, yep, I know where this hit is coming from. Calls it for his teammates. An easy hold there for
what
TSM.
The fuck?
That puts LG back into a save round. But,
dude, what is happening right now? Black Memory, thanks for the 10 gifted.
It's very doable.
They actually grabbed that orb just before the nade pop. So that is an orb.
He's never played Astra?
Yeah.
That's true. Wasn't he playing Viper?
Small wins sometimes. That's what you're happy with. They still
easy, thanks for the prime.
A showstopper.
See, that's the thing. Like, someone's asking, like, what are seeding matches? Like, I'm sure they've been considering trying Astra on this map, and so what a better time to try it than like in a match, you know? That doesn't have a whole lot of weight to it.
The smoke comes in from a proto.
That's the thing. Is like
not gonna happen. 2 players left.
Have they said where Champs is gonna be? No, but I'm pretty sure it's LA. Like that video had that poster, and I don't think they left that in there by accident. Okay, what the actual fuck is happening? Huh?
Yeah, this is.
Well, your boy Dre did do some punish.
Oh my god. Black Memory, thanks for another 20 gifted. What the fuck?
Yeah, and then
I'm not even doing anything.
Rounds now, that's one for TSM.
Streamers just thank you. I know. I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to do?
The econ damage hurts a bit, but you're at the tail end of the half where it's the last round of the half. You buy whatever you can anyways, and we should.
How about the people begging for subs though? Is kind of
TSM. You see, like the op still there. Wardell still
has
fear credits after that buy, so it was definitely in a good position right now.
Kyle sticks to the front.
Going that hunt, which I understand why they're just like, let's do the whole TSM thing. The hunt down the last guy.
This is the curse. 8-4. When you get an 8-4 half, it feels like such a good half. When you get a 7-5 half, it doesn't feel like a good half. You know what I'm talking about? Like it feels way different. Even though it's one round, it feels way different.
TSM roster would be considered a T1 team.
I'm gonna get baited for Clippers. Every team can be considered a tier 1 team. It just depends on their performance and results, you know. Honestly, every team is amazing. Every team's tier 1. I love all teams. I'm just happy to be here, you know, that we get to witness these teams play. Just grateful.
Will fall back off that. Seekers going out. You can see the cabbages flying through the air. They're going to spray them down and take care of them. But information gathered. I think that last cabbage almost actually...
Here you saw next to the front. She's even correct.
Very close. It's a 4-on-4. But look at the positional awareness from TSM. Because of that information that they got from the Seekers, they're pushing...
7-5 gets equalized when you lose pistol. That's true.
They almost caught them, but now they know. They know this is going to be a rotate over towards B. And that puts everything on Leviathan.
And that's the thing. They heard the orb being picked up. They see the little yellow that
Dude, I can't keep up with these. Thank you for this sauce.
So they can re-push, and now here comes the push inside the site. A big trade for an op for a showstopper as LG are running into the site.
Oh, damn.
Wardell couldn't escape. There's flames currently billowing beneath Subroza's feet. Leviathan is still here. Shock darts on the money, but there's some counter ult work coming out from the other Soba. Leviathan does dodge.
Dude, I'm just gonna be stuck here. Dude, I can't even focus on the game. I'm stuck here. Thank you subs, Black Memory, and thanks for the 10 gifted. Thank you guys for all the subs. Wait, a proto changes crosshair.
And now as they go for the defuse, does he stick it? Leviathan's thinking about it.
Oh!
The last second, but a proto has it. A big red
username fucking available. Thank you for the
at the end of the first half.
Damn, the teabagging is getting toxic. How could they be toxic, dude? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. How could a team teabag in a professional game? That is, wow. That's not professional, man. That's crazy, dude. What kind of team would ever do that, man? Oh yeah, put my clothes in the dryer. Hold on. Someone asked something. One sec. If you can't tell, by the way, that is sarcasm because let's just say people say that about my team teabagging.
This debate with my friends, could I get your 100% honest opinion? Smile.
No. Yo, I'm back. Don't know what happened. Wait, SX Dreams, thanks for the... Wait, what the fuck? How many is that? 10 gifted? What the hell? 25 gifted? What? Sorry. I had to throw my clothes in the dryer. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry, I missed that. Okay. That last dono that I said no. Here's one thing I will say is that the format of this tournament ever since first strike, because there's 2 stages, always screams, right? Is it screams? Sorry. Always skews public opinion, because when the first teams qualify in the first qualifier, they sit around and do nothing and people don't watch them play for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, while they watch the rest of the teams battle it out after that, if that makes sense. So what you consider a tier 1 team is, like, I think the definition is like any team that's capable of winning a tournament, right? That's in contention to win the tournament. Like, that's a favorite to win the tournament, that have won tournaments, you know? That's like what people would consider a tier 1 team. Challengers 2 are like the leftover teams, if that makes sense, after the first big teams have already qualified. My clothes are in the jar now, yeah. No, it is true though. All the top teams have qualified, and now people are watching the rest of the teams try to qualify and make the last 4 spots, and then people always rate the last 4. No, but that's not saying, because look, in Masters 2, we lost in the open qualifier for Challengers 1. We didn't even get to play in Challengers 1. But we managed to come back and, you know, get a spot in Challengers 2 and make it, and then go through and make it to Masters 2 and win. So that doesn't exclusively say these teams are better than these teams. But there's obviously a lot of teams missing in the Challengers 2. Like, we had an easier time in Challengers 2 than Challengers 1. and what the actual fuck is happening right now. Black membrane, thank you for the 50 gifted. What the fuck am I supposed to say, dude? Why? I don't even understand, man. What the hell? Aiden, Kim, and Seb, thanks for the prime too, dude. Why? I didn't even do anything. Quit front go watch party. Shit, dude. I'm about to. Guys, I'm about to lose challenger playoffs so we can watch party Berlin.
Thank you for the answers. I appreciate it. Love the streams and hope you have a great rest of your stream and day.
This sounds good. Thank you. Thank you. It's lucky, but thanks for the run. Shit, yo, we're already. We'll focus on champions, guys. You know, Berlin will just watch party and we'll focus on. You wanna react like crazy, yo? This is a lot easier than doing the coaching, the prep, the practice, the boot camp, the scrims. You know, playing the matches, stressing out, the traveling. Yo, I'm chilling here. Like I'll watch. I'm happy.
Subroza get the timing. That's a freebie, and now they're pinched. They're trying to figure out what to do. TSM has got them crunched in. It's all down to one remaining player. This was very interesting.
Huh?
Played out. That wall forced them to go backwards.
Dude, TSM's been winning all their pistols. That's huge for them, actually. That's really good for a team if you can win all your pistols.
And then the other side comes in at the same time, and then they're just kind of caught in the blender. It's Ban alone with full armor, looking for an opening. Nice flash. Ban's just has no idea what's going on. As much as the flash indicator is great, it would
Bine had to have been.
See what they saw in that moment, so you could really appreciate.
Bine had to have been. LG picked mine.
LG seems to have a good plan to push.
TSM picked Breeze. I thought people were what?
In terms of this timing, Subroza getting all that information available there just for TSM to pinch right after. They had no choice but to pinch back.
You guys play scrims? Do you agree on a map? Yeah, ahead of time.
Yeah.
If we scrim a block, we'll agree on maps ahead of time. Or...
Caught off guard just because of Subroza's flank.
They're using it as practice, yeah.
Good here for TSM, and another check mark here, another pistol round one.
They're doing like what we did in Challengers 1 was that when we got to the seeding matches, then we're like, okay, let's play Breeze so we get match experience on it. It's smart. It's actually really smart.
Challenging for TSM in a 4v4.
I think they won 4 out of 6 yesterday against T1.
What does seeding match mean? Okay, so all 4 of the teams that are remaining have made it to the next stage, which was their ultimate goal, like another step forward to qualifying for Berlin. Now they're playing out for seeding, so they're playing out for who they're gonna play in the Challengers playoffs and a little bit of prize money. But like now there's not a whole lot of weight because they accomplished their main goal.
But there's that double up at the tail end of
prize money difference is nothing to these guys. They're not even thinking about it. And the seeding matters a bit too. Like you want to understand what bracket you're in and stuff, but mostly they're just trying to play it through.
Looking at it so far, it seems as though they want to try to stick together. I think this is a good idea so far too, especially in the bonus round. They still had the sheriff here for Hayes, so that eventually, what I like about this for
scrimming in
TSM,
tournament essentially,
there's always going to be one player that is going to be a little bit more selfless. You see like these raid bosses sometimes on pistol rounds where the selfless player is going to buy a frenzy for a jet or a Reyna that's going to go armor and cloudburst or whatnot. This time it might be Hayes so that he could save out the operator for Wardell, so that as soon as a gun round comes in, operator's already ready and start activating Wardell on the attack, which is very nice to see. But at least for now, for how this round developed, it's very slow. The wall slowage. You have some map control going on here from LG, but this is based off utility. So you're wasting a lot of utility on LG's side on both ends of the map. So TSM later
what is your opinion on Rise as a team?
Except,
you know, I haven't watched Rise a lot, but they seem like the kind of team that can beat any team, but also lose to any team.
It's very similar to a setup
like they rolled Genji, right? Wasn't it Genji that they destroyed?
This time it's self-sufficient as it was all done by your boy Dre. There's Tig also picking off Subroza. And things have quickly withered down to 3. Wardell did not go for an op purchase here, but does have
in phase. Stick your 0, thanks for the run.
An SMG, excuse me, and a shot.
Well said.
Your boy Dre currently in heaven. And Tig immediately to the right. They've got this perfectly set up to get these 2 kills coming through from showers. Oh, the timing as he drops out of heaven could have made things a little bit more awkward but TSM is not able to capitalize. It's a flawless round coming in from LG.
And lost LG to 2-0. Yeah.
Yeah, a great way to actually start.
Because if you asked me at that time, I probably would put NG ahead of LG. Thanks for the 4 months watching. Thanks for the run.
Armor damage, so those are going to have to be repurchased. But overall,
I think I would have put Genji ahead of LG.
You don't have to invest that much for all of the players actually for Luminosity Gaming.
Ooh, you said 13-6.
See it right now.
My prediction could be right. 13-8.
You said 13-8?
Yeah.
Credits. He's going to buy a lot of utility. He's going to have armor.
I don't know. That's blind guess.
So we continue to just feed some stuff going on for the duelist and continuing that selfless play. So I kind of like this. Oh, is that gonna imagine? Wardell uses a wall against their opponents. They break the first block. He might be able to push out and get an early pick here because they may not know that there's actually a hole in the defense for LG.
Interesting the way this is stacked up. Pateg now having the orb shuts down any plays possible towards short. That'll be difficult for TSM to deal with, so how do they react? You've still got Hazed again on a sheriff. The rest of the team has gone for a full buy, including the op purchase for Wardell, who, like you said, had an opportunity to punish with that early shower play coming in from LG. Doesn't quite pan out. TSM
What's their play for this Viper ult?
Actually looks like they want to go towards short.
I love drone.
Now they do have
Fury, Adam Curry, thanks for the
runs.
runs.
Seekers could help give away positions.
Fuck screams. Thanks for the 10 gifted.
Curious to see if that's going to happen. Yeah, there it is. You do have the Seekers coming out. There's the drone coming through as well. The Seekers starting to come out towards spawn. You've also got the drone coming in. Seekers spawning out players. Takes trying to escape, but they're already out on the site. Subroza doing great work with the
Dude, that's fucked. How do you stop that? The drone, the sky ult.
It is a
Sky flash with the sky ult.
Seconds left. They'll guarantee the plant. Flick. Not quite downward.
Poor Viper's alone in U-Haul. He's getting pinched from back sight. His teammate just left him in sight. His teammate's like, nah, you got this.
So he'll find it in the end. Goes for the smoke on himself, and the last player standing is going to be a Proto coming through from spawn. Does at least get one. Might be able to spill some additional blood. We know what a Proto is capable of. Can't necessarily count him out, but there's a great crossfire here, so good luck.
I can't believe a Proto changes crosshair.
Yeah, just
he's the one that always uses circle, right?
Have a dash that's available.
I still haven't gotten the iron share.
To try to get a clutch situation. That's just a perfect bait and switch. Continue to make some noise. Continue to make that focus. And even if the shot is missed, like you said here, Buck, it was a perfect crossfire setup right after I had the APC. I think
no, I don't think any team is actively throwing.
But now TSM are
proceeding matches,
taking this lead, running away with this map. A map chosen here by Luminosity.
It's hard to like give it your 100%.
Where TSM has had some okay results on, but with this change of comp again, I do like it. And where's the weaknesses that I find here from LG is that yes, the composition that they had at first for the attack looks pretty good, but then for the defense, not having that Sentinels, not being able to have that lockdown power on either side of the maps to help out the Viper, it makes it a lot more difficult to hold this defense.
Why is Valorant momentum based? I think snowball, like obviously economy, but then ult points, you know. Someone popping off is gonna keep getting their ult over and over.
Not well. You see the play from Dazzle.
Hard.
Bang able to get the best of them. Hazed all the way
Aimer, thank you for the tier 1.
Now they're gonna use the wall as well. Wardell's up on top of it. Looking to squeeze a bullet over the top, and now they're just gonna take the port and get out of dodge. They have Bladestorm, they have Showstopper as well. They're working their way up short. There's no one on this A site currently. The only player here is a Proto who is back towards spawn, starting to rotate up towards the top of ramp. Has a molly and a stim pack or two, but yeah.
He headshot him through the wall.
Gets lucky and gets a bit of a free peek through that because the players from Showers had not yet arrived. So had an opportunity to get something that could help equalize.
I could talk to you guys during the rounds. Yeah, on these online games, yeah.
Not getting that kill.
Yeah, there's no admin in the TeamSpeak or whatever.
Join his teammates on the B site.
That's moderating that.
And even TSM respecting LG at the beginning of this round, knowing that potentially on a 5 versus 3 or something, they could
our kaboose takes for 3-1
players that could attempt this retake because you have
what?
That's still up, and you have Ben that could actually do some damage and Tig as well. Tig for me has done a phenomenal job so far for LG as a last.
Do you have a coach? No, we still don't have a coach yet.
Right now in this lineup, to see this making it a challenging game for TSM at least on the first half of this matchup. I'm hoping to see take some.
Those teams use TeamSpeak, I think so.
Now TSM taking a lead 11-6, 2 more to actually win this first map on LG's choice. At least for LG, they're able to save
actively looking for a coach.
So we
I guess
potentially
not.
see maybe a half buy for the last 2 remaining members that have to breathe.
Did you try to get Sliggy?
But for
maybe.
TSM, Again, Bang on top of the scoreboard, Wardell just behind. So now you have the young fraggers with the veterans for TSM. That's working out pretty well. We talked about that synergy from Leviathan that TSM currently has. We also kind of doubted Bang at first when he was playing Agent that were duelist roles actually for this lineup, and I'm happy that he's able to find his form and his role right
Bang
now
popping off this game.
map.
Yeah.
And speaking about the roles,
Good.
we see a little bit of control here for TSM with double initiator on showers and short A to potentially push the defense back. And once they get all this information and realizing that the front side is open,
You're tired from playing pro? Would you coach for a team? No.
Oh man, the timing
No.
here. Hazed does not realize that Ban has snuck down mid. Oh man, Hazed gets a little bit lucky there. So I don't know if you spotted it, but Hazed was jiggling it initially, checking, and then looked back, I think, to maybe deploy something on the A site, and in that time, they pushed down. There's a rare satchel kill coming out on a very low target. That was a proto. Bang's going to peek out and find a second kill. But yeah, basically, Ban was able to sneak down mid. Hazed still wins in the 1v1, so it's all water under the bridge. Your boy Dre, last player standing 1-on-4. TSM looked poised and primed to take round number 12. His first contact will be made by subroza.
Dude,
a nice shot
so many of LG are using Vandals, man. Do they not know?
Nade is pulled. There's a satchel as well to get them.
Do they not know?
Bang has the timing and a 3K on the round for Bang, the young player for TSM, helping position the team with 12 rounds on the scoreboard.
They're aim gods, but still, it doesn't matter if you're aim god, dude.
TSM, I think the money should be very low now for LG.
On this map, dude.
Maybe like the good old showstopper into short with your boy Dre. But they're going to opt to take control here towards this B side first, because they also still have a proto with the orbital strike. And they're still looking pretty okay on money. They do have Vandals, but they're all at 25 HP. Thankfully, or 25 armor, sorry. Thankfully, on the other end, you can see here for TSM, it's a lot more Phantoms and Vandals. We have the showstopper orienting. Oh my god. The
oh my god.
They understand now these Sage Walls and how to counter them for TSM.
He's all in W.
There's the ult coming in.
That reminded me of Sinatraa running into hookah. How he played Raze.
Forced to fight. The boy Dre will eventually go down. The Seekers coming out. Flash around the corner. Seekers are charging in. A proto takes care of Leviathan. In that time, though, subroza has actually snuck towards elbow inside the smoke. A proto can't quite line it up. But joke's on you. We're gonna go ahead and plant on the A site. Subroza's gonna be our anchor here, and they're gonna realize it in just a second. subroza can now be the third.
Your prediction might be right. Hold on.
Ultimately by TENZ.
Yeah.
Both players.
I did say 13-6.
Yeah.
Which direction he's going to be looking in.
And they heard a TP. So they know the pinch is coming in from spawn site.
I always get it right. You know, I haven't. So far, I have my no. But my predictions.
Oh. Okay, right.
Yeah, even if you miss that shot.
Nah, he's got this. He's got knives in and out, dude.
You know Wardell wants this.
Why did he just post with an op? Why is he trying to jump in?
Style points. Come on, dude. You don't know.
Necessary. Okay, Spike will be tapped. Dazzle's gonna pull off as gravity.
I called it, dude. See, I just have the script. I have the script. I always have the script. I called it. Yeah, I always got the. I always got the script, dude. I called it every day so far. I've called it.
Reminder: this was
what? Every day?
Yeah. Like one map, I'll say the score. The half, yeah.